my spells set up and prepared.
All right, there we go. We're here
Oh,
to party.
yeah.
Party like what year?
Party like it's
Your birthday.
1976.
Should I be missing 2 spell slots in first level? They've been like clicked. I don't know why, and I can't remember why.
I don't know. I mean, maybe / probably. Because I don't know. Did you cast a spell of some kind with that like dude in the graveyard or something? Or before then to try and mess with Quill at the inn? It's been a long day.
It has.
I would have used Mage Hand or something to that effect from memory, but I didn't even mess with Quill because that was all Ariel. Ariel was just like, off.
Wow, passing the buck.
Mm.
I mean, listen, credit where credit's due.
It's all Ariel's fault. I see.
Ariel's
how it is.
amazing, and I love her very much. Don't diss my girl, okay?
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know when I last cast a spell.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure it out later. It's fine.
We'll figure that out as we go, I guess. Panic at the library, Magic School Library.
Panic library.
I know that band.
Yeah, they have that song. My emo 13-year-old self is betraying me right now. I can't think of any songs by Panic at the Disco.
Non-truthing is the most fun that a mage can have.
Yes, let's go with that.
Without taking their robe off.
Without taking their wand out.
Done.
All right. Hey, Gun. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So it's been a week.
It's been a week, but it feels like a year.
It's been a week.
It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a fortnight. But we're all here, all together again. As you can see, Zan is as animated as ever.
Yeah, woo!
Woo! Yeah.
I mean, what?
The joke being that Zan is not animated on the stream. That's the joke there.
Hey, maybe one
That's
day.
the joke.
Maybe one day.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have a fully
Like a VTuber.
Yeah, it'd be like a filter or something you can put on Cal, and it'll literally be you talking to Zan, like one of those iPhone like emoji filters or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out
Get there. We'll get
once
there.
we have a lot more money. So,
Money
yes,
and time.
it's been a time, and it has been. Last session was a pretty big one, which Zan unfortunately missed out on. So, we've got a pretty extensive recap to do. Just before we do kick into that, a couple things I wanted to say is obviously big shout out to Kevin MacLeod for providing all the cool music you'll be hearing in the background, which is provided through Roll20. So if you need some sounds for your games and you have Roll20, just make sure you head up the jukebox on there and add his stuff, because he's got some really good things on there. Secondly, is I got myself a little present this week. And this is in no way sponsored. We haven't been paid any money. I haven't been paid any money to say this at all, but I just wanted to give a shout out to a local Australian carpenter, artist, craftsman. Let's say craftsman. Ben over at Artificer Studios. I bought this lovely beautiful dice tray from him the other day. He's in Adelaide, like me.
Very premium.
Yes, very premium, very smooth. It's a lovely cut of wood, and this is the red velvet you can get in his trays as well.
I don't have one of those.
100% recommend. Well,
Can we purchase them?
head
Where's the link?
the
Sponsor?
link.
Yeah.
It's Artificer Studio is the name of the studio. If you want to head over there, it is www.artificer.studio. To head over his website. He has options like Afterpay to pay for.
Damn, represent.
Yeah. And it comes with a 3-year warranty. You can't, so it's pretty blown out, but it says 3-year, it says warranty card at the top. And yeah, 3-year repair/replace on craftsmanship.
All right, I'm sold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So head over there and check it out. He's got a sale on at the moment as well. Maybe for tax time. I don't know. But yeah, recommend. I won't be using it today, however, because the only downside is it's a little bit loud to have on stream. So I'm going to be using my old, not as beautiful dice tray.
I mean,
As
I
per
probably don't
usual.
speak for everyone, but I like a good dice roll.
You like a good...
Aesthetic sound.
ASMR. ASMR. ASMR.
Adds to the tension, like if we're talking and then you just roll without saying anything.
Is
We're
yours
just
the classic dice tray, Brody? Is that what you're using?
Well, I actually use one. This one I got off Amazon from a company called Forged. I think Forged.
Yeah, but the one you
dice.
just got, is that the classic?
Oh, this is
Because he's got a few different ones on this. I'm just looking at his website now.
Yeah, this in particular model. So you choose the wood that you would like, and then you can choose the lining. So I went with the Black Heart 2. And then there was actually a nice little message from Ben on the back of the warranty card as well. He said, because we were talking on Facebook before I actually bought it in one of the Australian D&D groups I'm in, and I said I just purchased one, and he said it was a good choice, and then he sent me this little personal message to say, hey, Brody, probably one of the best cuts of Blackheart timber I've seen. Enjoy. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, so this is the Blackheart timber. And yeah, that's the sort of the real nice kind of grainy wood, which I'm a big fan of. And then yes, I chose the red velvet lining in there. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, not in any way sponsored or anything like that. Ben's just doing some really good work over there, and I personally have always wanted to get myself a really nice wooden dice tray like this, but it's been hard to find somewhere that does quality work like this in Australia, personally. So thanks, Ben, for putting your post up in the Dungeons and Dragons Adelaide or Australia. I can't remember which one it was, but thank you for putting your store up there. And go check him out if you're in the market for a nice, wholesome dice tray. Yeah, cool. Aside from that, that's all the words I wanted to say from my mouth for now. Does anyone else have anything that they want to bring up? Anything that I'm forgetting that I should say or not? Or speak now, forever hold your peace? Anything you'd just like me to say in general? Gooseberries.
Boosted. So boosted?
Boosted.
Got
There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
affiliate 2
Yeah.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
So still rating that high, not gonna lie.
Yeah, we have 3 subscribers, I'm pretty sure, right now. Thanks to Moose, to Gun, and to... I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was... I think it was our most recent follower as well. I could be wrong. I think it was Blackfire1999. I think they subscribed, potentially. It's not in the notifications thing, but I'm pretty sure... but yeah, hey Moose. Yes, Moose is the best one, 100%.
Moose is the best one.
He's the best one. Got that VIP status. Yes. So thank you, Moose, for everything you do for us. And thank you for supporting the channel. And welcome. It looks like Gun and Moose are having they're going to have a flame war in the a flame war in the chat, I reckon.
That's all right.
What if I subscribe and then I'm the best because I'm also on the stream?
Well, yeah, that would create even more tension, I think.
That would cause a rip in space time, and we can't have that.
Don't make me start it, boys. I'll start and finish this fight.
Yes. All right, cool. Well, let's kick into a recap on behalf of...
No war, only cuddles? Okay, I'll accept it then.
War in the Cuddle. Oh, War in the Cuddle.
No war, only cuddles is
no
what
warning, yes.
Moose said, and then they decided that they can both be number 1.
Yeah, they can both be 5th. Yeah. Everyone's number 1 in my books.
Yes.
Unless you rise.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
That's Rosie then.
I still love you, Rosie. Barely, but I do.
At least someone does.
Like, someone's going to take you down off of that high horse you're always on, all right?
I know.
Rosie loves herself enough for everybody.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Check this guy out. All right, so recap for Kel. So obviously Kel wasn't here the last session. The one before that you were here for, but it was obviously about 4 weeks, about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants
It's
to
been
take
a
it? Who? It's been a spell, no pun intended. Who would like to do a bit of a recap for the last 2-ish sessions? And I can help.
Confident
along
you
the
feeling,
way.
Rosie? Not confident or confident?
I mean, I can try, but I'm not going to get very far.
Give it your best shot, honestly. That's what
Why
I
don't you
reckon.
tag team?
Why not?
I'll give it a shot, and you can fill in the blanks.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully, I don't start like 3 sessions back, and then you guys be like, "Nah, you're getting it all wrong." Anyway, so I think what happened is that's right. We were just walking around. We just entered in the big entryway gate after our riddle sesh, and we were exploring the grounds. And there was lots of high school children in uniforms of various coloration.
Hogwarts.
Yes, pretty much. And there was a couple of notable landmarks that stood out to us. There was a tower that looked like it was like frozen in time. So there was stuff coming out of it, looked like it'd been hit by like a meteorite or something big has gone through the middle of was it the middle or the top of the tower?
Through
It's
the
kind of
middle, yeah.
Through the middle
It
of
was
it,
like
but
a cannonball boulder had smashed
Oh
through.
yeah, cannonball. Yeah, meteorite, cannonball. Too much Loki. I watched too much Loki.
What?
And so that was a bit weird. That's not something we see every day. The tower was still kind of standing. It just had this giant blown hole in the middle of it with all these rocks floating behind it. The other thing was the oval. We noticed was pristine in its what's the word I'm looking for? It looks very well kept, regardless of the surroundings being covered in filthy children and snow. This grass was perfect and cut, and doesn't look like it was disturbed in any way. And all the mist floated around the oval, so that was a bit odd, but we put that in the back pocket to explore later. What else was there? Oh, yeah, that's right. And the last notable thing that was pointed out to us was there's a giant statue of a dwarven sort of looking humanoid. Is that right? They were holding a...
Yes, that was on the far side of the...
Yeah, kind of looked like it was guarding a entrance to an ice cave.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. So we saw that, and there was, as we were walking around, there was a very hoity-toity gnome and his associate, who was a human girl.
She was half elven, I believe.
Half elven.
Let me have a look.
Anyway.
Yeah.
A gnome and another girl approached us, tried to be civil, but we weren't. Well, Quill, I'll say Quill wasn't particularly civil back.
Can say that again.
Quill wasn't feeling it. Wasn't vibing with this guy, and Jin was getting very frustrated, and Quill was getting very frustrated, and eventually we decided that we needed to deal with the organs first, because we were vastly running out of time for that.
Yeah.
So we asked, who's the best person to look after necromantic sort of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And the gnome fellow said we should go see House. I wrote this down.
House some shit.
house leader of.
House Channock, and we spoke
it.
to House Rector Morgan.
That's
That's right.
right. Yep.
And we left the organs with Morgan after a
Organs and
conversation.
Morgan.
Organs with Morgans.
Organs with Morgans. Morgans? Morgan's
And in
organs.
exchange for the
Morgan's
organs, she
organs.
gave us grounds permission.
Yes. And much to Quill's delight, it was very easy to get grounds, being allowed to be on the grounds, get a little paper slip saying that Quill was allowed to be there, which she flaunted for the rest of the day. Anyway, after that encounter, sorry, I'm speeding it up.
Quickly,
After that-
just to interrupt,
Yes.
there was a skeletal pseudo-dragon of whom Quill attempted to discuss with to see if it was being trapped there or was like in any way, shape, or form being abused against its will, blah, blah, blah. And the very, very eloquent response was, fuck you.
Love it.
Favorite part.
Actually, technically, it was "fuck yourself." Was the
Very
exact
true.
word.
I
So,
apologize.
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
Yes. Yes, and you're right, Gun. Quill now very much is of the I can do what I want mentality now that she has that paper slip,
Very true.
which I would not be surprised if it's taken away from her, but that's okay.
What did Zan do? Did she just have a nap? Was she tired?
Zane
was-
ended up getting a bit sleepy after carrying that thing around the whole
Yeah,
day and getting and then having all these mages proceed to speak mage words. Zan was like, fuck this, I'm out. Bye.
Yes, and then to make matters worse for Zan is Quill got really, really excited because Quill wanted to go to the library. And Zan was going, books.
Yeah, that's very true. Definitely would have
Books.
exactly done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I played it pretty well. I was like, "You're gonna do that reading shit? Yeah, I'm not down for that."
Yeah.
It was
So,
something along those lines.
Zan went to bed while we were at Morgan's place because it was literally a tower full of like mages just vibing and in the middle of like studies and shit like that, as you do. Some of them were casually using some was it moss leaf?
Rock moss.
Rock moss, my apologies, thank you. Yes, some rock moss, and Ariel tried it for the first time.
Ariel.
High off her tit.
Yeah. Ariel,
So much
left
so
Ariel
that as we went to the
downstairs.
library, she decided that she had the munchies, and she was gonna eat sugar cubes, just
Nice.
straight sugar cubes.
Totes.
I'd do the same.
Great idea, really.
not?
We spoke to the bloke who was handling the what's it called, the library, Demeter Quilkind, and he was a cool dude. Jen got
He
some drugs
was.
off him, some rock moss off him, and tea. It's a fun time.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
people did their individual learning stuff. Jen is panicked because they have tests to do, which is like adept tests in
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks.
That was a whole thing.
And then there's this one fucking dwarven chick that we saw who was just
Braid.
absolutely going ham on a
Braid
test.
beard? Braid?
Uh,
Fire braid? Fire braid.
Jaina Burnbraid.
Burn braid.
There we go. Thank you.
I knew it was something fire and hair.
Yeah. Totes.
Hair on
Somewhere.
fire.
Yeah.
Anyway, she rocks up and is like, "Hey yo, Quill, I fucking saw you looking at me. I saw you looking at the cave thing," and ends up like just talking herself in a circle to the point of us just being like, "Oh my god, shut up! Yes, we already want to go down there." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, we'll all go together." Specifically, being the cave that may or may not lead to the dwarven underground undercity stuff.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who knows
I
what's
mean,
up?
the
Who knows?
giant dwarven statue out the front isn't a giveaway. I don't know what.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Now, Jin and Quill were just like, all right, so that's a thing, I guess, and trying to suss out what the fuck's going on before the room goes fucking cold as all tits. And you hear and we're just like, oh, what the fuck? And yeah, just casually, ye olde Yeti's back in black and here to clap some ass, I guess.
Clap
Yeah.
those cheeks.
Clap the cheeks.
Clap them. Yeah.
Clap them Yeti cheeks.
Clap them, yeah, cheeks, yeah. So,
I'm trying
yes.
to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps running rages.
7 days a week. Yeah. So,
Oh no.
That's
I'm just imagining.
All right, Rose, I want animation, please.
Just way
Yeah.
too fast. It's like 2 frames.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just motion blur.
All right, cool. Well, I am apparently experiencing some microphone issues, so Gun, as our dedicated VIP, the only one who's left in the chat, if things start getting weird with my microphone and it changes channels or does weird shit like that, please let me know. I'm realizing I'm peaking at the moment, which is
You're right. On our end.
which is an audio. I'm right on your end.
Yeah.
Right.
Weird.
Well then, yeah. I noticed it in the last episode as well. For some reason, my microphone was very quiet. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try a few different things. And if it sounds weird, then let me know. And I'll try and fix it. But regardless, thank you for the comprehensive recap, everybody. I very much appreciate that. Does that make sense to you, Cal, of what's been happening in Hogwarts? I mean, not Hogwarts, Grellhaven?
Pig farts.
Yeah.
Pig farts, yeah.
More, I got the gist. I think I know
Gist.
what's up.
Yeah. Oh, do we want to fill in Cal on... I can't... I was busy fiddling with my mic. That's not a euphemism. Did we fill her in the history lesson that you guys had?
I can do that mostly.
Yeah, do really brief.
So thanks to your girl Morgan, she sussed out exactly what that necro disease was. It is called the rot. Now, the rot was pretty much the consequence at some point, or a bioweapon of a war that was going on with the Storven, considering the fact that the Storven were like, hey, yo, what up? We live here now, I guess. And started pretty much just like actively taking over and everything like that. The people were pretty upset about that, and the Storven were like, well, you don't have rights because you're not alive. Bioweapon. And so, because of course this was absolutely ravaging people, you couldn't heal yourself from it, and you pretty much were just, pepperoni and pepperonis every single time you had that. They also developed the cure for it, which the humans then were like, hey guys, here's the cure.
We got
it's this. It's a great hey, huh? We like those guys now.
Don't ask too many questions.
Don't ask questions. So pretty much what had happened there was the lizards were like really, really badly affected. Their land really got absolutely fucked up, hence why Redwater is pretty much a slum of a small area compared to what it previously would have been back in their heyday, and they have to pay for all of the land and give like taxes and stuff like that. Previously, the native elves existed in the south, and they are just no one knows where they are. The Storven have effectively, when they came, they brought in like mass industry, like steam engines and things like that. So think some real steampunk shit. Mm-hmm. There was, of course, like that whole big war stuff. All of that was kind of just dealt with, and going from there, we also found out a little bit more about the dwarven stuff. Like it was kind of just expanded upon a little bit more, and inclusive of the fact that this Jaina Burnbraid is supposedly, according to what she's suggested, the current like princess, heir apparent of the empire that the dwarves had beneath.
Yeah.
So
she's a princess of a no longer existing kind of empire almost. Yes. Because the empire was underground. Yes. And the dwarves are there no more.
Yes.
Okay. So she's a bit special. So she dies and she has a dad. And if the dad's relying on her to carry on the heritage.
Yeah.
And so if she dies, it's our fault.
No, she's the dumb fuck who wants to go down there anyway.
I know, but we're the hype party that's telling her, like, yeah,
the hype man.
Fuck your dad.
Yeah.
Legitimately, though, I did not say that once. I said, listen, you dumb whore, this is going to be a fucking clusterfuck. Do not just be like, yay, sunshine and rainbows. That's what I said.
And she totally did not emotionally manipulate you at all to get what she wanted. Yeah.
No, I wanted to go down there anyway.
All right. So yes, but I think I forgot to send that. I sent you guys a lot of information in the last session, but I will send you the comprehensive list. So Kel, if you want to read through the exact history in your own time, feel free. But that's a very quick, brief overview of what I gave in the last session through the history books. So I'm going to say that both Rose and Frankie can each have 2 points of inspiration in this session. And Zan, you just have your regular 1. And speaking of Zan, so we're actually going to start with you this session. So we're going to rewind the story a little bit. So just to let you know what's happened, you've just finished with House Channock. You've dropped the organs to Morgans. You've gotten your
organs.
Yeah, you've got your permission slip to walk around the academy as you so wish. Bit of a hall pass. You've walked over with Quill and with Jin because they've been like, oh, we want to read books and stuff. You've gotten to the door of the library and you've just said to the two of them, actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. You go do whatever boring shit you want to do. I'm going to go hang out somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, you essentially have 3 hours in this academy to do with what you want. Now, my initial thinking was that Zan would probably want to go back and just find a place to sleep and rest and drink or something like that. I don't know. Don't want to put words in your mouth, but yeah, it's entirely up to you of how Zan would like to spend this 3 hours. No, 6 hours. Sorry, 6 hours.
Well, I guess I would like to do a little sweep of any Fae, Fiend, or Undead activity if possible. If there would be any of that in the vicinity.
Yeah.
To sense.
Remind me how your sensing works for that again.
It's basically this I just have an advantage on looking for stuff related to that, more or less.
Right.
If there's an obvious sign for it, I will notice it, but I can't really sense them. It's just
Okay.
I'm just looking out to see if there's anything sus.
Okay.
Zan's legitimately going from every single person, starting from the closest, just going along across the street, being, you Fae, Fiend, or Undead? No? All right. Are you Fae, Fiend, or Undead? Are you Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
Be a little more subtle than that.
Are you Fae, Fiend, or Undead? Are you Fae, Fiend, or Undead? Are you? Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
Maybe I'll do some people watching and see if anyone looks sus.
Well, see, the thing is, Zan, you're getting a lot of Fae, a lot of Fiend,
okay,
and a bit of Undead as well in this area.
I'm just I am very overwhelmed. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, it's apparent that this school has a very, very large, diverse amount of attendees, students. There's a lot of spells being cast that summon Fae, that summon fiends, that summon undead. So there's a lot to process right now.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. There's no real aggression, if that makes sense. So the brief introduction you had at the start, or when you were welcomed through by Torek, I think his name was.
Given.
The gnome. Yeah.
So Torek, who was the house rector for the School of Azarath, which is the conjuration and transmutation school. There's a lot of conjuring happening, just looks like students practicing and that sort of thing. It's sort of dying down a bit. It is just practice. There's no lessons or classes or anything going on in the oval or the school grounds. None of the classrooms or the large hexagonal towers are sort of providing much of this, like much of the scent that you know of Fey Fiend and Undead.
Mhm.
It just seems like students practicing their craft.
This is very different to where I learnt my craft. I'll tell you that much. That is okay.
Some kid turns around. Who are you talking to?
Okay. Is there anywhere I could get alcohol?
You do know that you are staying at in the grey house, which is House Kishi, known as the the Versatility House. You do know that you've seen some, I mean, I say kids, but some of these people are in their 20s, but there's some people like smoking some rock moss around the place, some a bit more obviously than others. In terms of a drink, I'll get you to roll, let's go a perception check as you're wandering around.
Perception. Okay. Why am I forgetting how to do that? Perception, not passive. Okay. 14.
14. All right. Cool. Yeah, so just realized I haven't got any background music playing.
Wow.
How dare I?
I know. Rude.
All right. So, so with a 14, you take a big wander around the school. So you get lost for about 10, 20, 30. Suddenly an hour's gone by, and you've just been wandering around taking in the sights. And on your way back through the heart of the academy, you can see there actually is a small little tavern that has been set up. And there's a few students that are hanging around there. Some of the older students, there's probably a student in there, like a human man in his early 20s. Looks like he's gone inside and grabbed like a couple of ales and then walks outside and passes them to a couple of the younger students, who in return give him a few silver, and they take off with the ale. So yeah, it seems like a nice little neat place to have a drink.
Alright. I'm gonna go in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna throw money on the table and just be like, just give me the strongest thing you got, because I need it.
Alright. So take some money off you. So let's say how much you're putting down the bar. How much you're willing to give to get this strong drink.
God. I don't know, I'll give him a couple of gold. Is that...
Couple of gold, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. So the halfling gentleman behind the bar takes you gold and says, "Hey, you got just what you need, love," and gives you a bit of a wink. He turns around and he brings out this ladder that's a step ladder, and then he just lifts it slightly from underneath, pulling a lever in the process, and it turns from a step ladder into a full-size ladder, magically. And he goes up to the top shelf, and he reaches and grabs this bottle with green liquid in it, and then walks back down to the bottom, and plonks it on the bar in front of you, and says, "That's green fairy, love. That'll sort you out."
Fairy? Really? Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right. And so he's slid you a glass, so like a double shot size glass. You're gonna take a sip.
I'm just gonna if he's giving me the bottle, I'm just gonna drink straight from the bottle.
All right.
I'm not
Cool.
gonna use a glass.
All right.
I'll just flick that away. I don't need that.
Sweet. All right.
Shit out of here.
First sip you take down. It's like a burning licorice sensation.
Oh.
It's oddly sweet and not too overpowering,
Mhm.
but god damn, you can just tell it's strong. Like, it's one of the strongest things you've ever drank.
Oh. Hmm. All right. I like this. I can get used to this. All right.
No.
Oh,
All right.
I'll just keep drinking.
Keep drinking. All right. So roll a Constitution. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
this can work actually. This is good.
This is good.
This is not good.
No, Zan's got the kit.
That's a 15.
15. All right. Okay. So for the meantime, you seem to be steeling yourself. Although you can tell this is very, very strong, you are getting a light kind of tipsiness, but you're not you're not getting through that wall of tipsy. You're about a quarter of the way through the bottle, and you're in a merry sort of tipsy vibe, not to the stage of being drunk. You're sort of sitting around keeping to yourself in this fairly small little bar nook. Now, would you like to continue drinking and drinking at the same pace, I must ask as well?
Yeah, I want to keep it buzzing, so I'll just keep drinking at the same kind of pace, like a big swig now and then.
Yep, alright. So,
Just want to confirm as well. Did you take the vitality amulet, or was that Quill?
No, I took the vitality one.
Okay. Did you take the drunk ass motherfucker one?
Me?
Yes. You did not. So
Yes,
that's
you
with
did.
gin still.
Or did I?
Pretty sure you did.
I don't have it equipped.
Pretty sure you did because we split it evenly.
Is that one you have to attune to? Well, no.
I
I do have it. Never mind.
Yeah.
I do have that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I swear you had
Yeah.
it.
Ah, you can. Okay, cool.
Anyway, go on.
alright. Cool. So, drinking at the same pace. So, yeah, if you were in the position where you needed to recover hit points, you could use the drunkenness to recover hit points. But never mind. I'll get another Constitution saving throw from you as you are drinking through the night. Or
Oh,
drinking
I'm-
through
I'm rolling
Sorry,
good.
drinking through the
Yeah.
afternoon, I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
19.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Alright.
Yeah. 19.
19. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, yeah, surprisingly, you know what? Yeah, you just keep slamming it down. Now, you're still just keeping to yourself, kind of just keeping an air or an aura of individuality, or you sort of engaging with the people around you?
I'm a lone wolf. I keep to myself, If anyone comes near me who is trying to be friendly to them, I'll probably just sneer at them and tell them to get fucked.
Right. So there's a couple of young students that come up to you occasionally, seem a bit intrigued by your attire and what you seem to be doing around here and that sort of thing. You give them a bit of a vicious snarl back,
Yeah.
and they kind of just back off and go back to their friends. All right.
Yes.
Roll a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. 13.
13.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Now the alcohol is starting to affect you. You are you're getting real. You're getting a bit loose. You're getting a bit head spinny. You're about 2/3 of the way through the bottle at this point,
Mhm.
and you're getting a bit hazy. You can feel the alcohol starting to take effect.
Mhm.
And so essentially, until the alcohol wears off, you have the effects of being poisoned. However, you have advantage on charisma checks against other people who are also drinking.
Okay. Alright. Alright. That's pretty cool. Aren't you immune to being frightened as well, or is that something else while you're drunk? Or is that like a different trait that you can take?
Oh, yeah, no, so, so you got advantage on wisdom saving throws as well.
Okay.
So advantage on wisdom, but you're poisoned, but you also got advantage on charisma checks.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm probably less stressed out about all these people around me that are definitely not my usual crowd.
Yeah.
All these fae fiend and undead.
So, you're still keeping a lonely stall at the bar as you're swigging away. That you can see that there is some bard students from the school that have started putting on a bit of a performance in the background. You're a bit more merry, a bit open to the idea of music right now. Although you're not overly friendly with anyone, sort of maybe even smiling a little bit in the crowd. It starts to get progressively later, and I'll get another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage for me.
Yeah. Let's finish off the bottle. Oh.
Green
Oh,
fairy
I rolled a 17
shit.
and a 20. So
Oh, wow.
I got
Jesus.
I got a 20, like a flat 20.
Okay, all right. So your alcohol effects do not get worse, but they also do not get any better.
Right.
Yeah. So you're there, laughing, carrying on, having a good time. You get through the bottle, through your wolf-like constitution. You get through the whole bottle without vomiting, without becoming too drunk. And the halfling bartender is very impressed. It seems like he's never seen anyone do this in his life. And he says, well, if you ever need another bottle, you know where to find me.
Yes, thank you. This is very good. I'll definitely be back.
All right. And you sort of get off your stool and stumble off the stool a little bit, using the wall as a bit of support as you're walking back out the door.
Uh-huh.
Now, all of a sudden, as you are gently walking out of the bar,
Oh, no.
you smell something.
Mm.
A smell that you've smelt before.
Mhm.
A smell that your nose knows.
Your nose knows the smell.
knows.
Okay.
But in your drunken state, you can't quite seem to place it. You know the smell. Somehow instinctively you know that's a smell that it's not good. It's not a good smell, but you're having trouble. Like you're very unstable at this point. Like you're slightly hallucinating from the green fairy effects. You're seeing colors a lot more saturated than you normally would. And lights seem to be blooming right up in your face as well. So you're a bit out of it, but you're still lucid enough to realize that this smell is bad, whatever it is, but you can't put your finger on it.
I'll draw my sword out and be like, hey, whatever you are, show yourself.
All right. I'll get you to roll a perception check. Now, this is going to be... Normally, you would have advantage because it's smell-based, but because you're currently poisoned, you got disadvantage, so it's just a flat roll.
Okay.
Big money, big money, big money.
Oh no.
Small money.
A 4.
Exceptionally
A
poor
4.
money.
All right. So...
All I can smell is alcohol.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's a pretty strong smell of alcohol. Like, even just you saying things out loud, you just get hit
Smell my
as
breath.
if someone who's just drunk a lot of something is just breathing right into your face. Like, it's that intense that you're affected by your own breath.
Oh, God.
Now, in saying this, you start stumbling around the narrow streets or the narrow walkways of this school, in between some of the hexagonal buildings, and not really understanding where you're going. For some reason, even your instincts aren't kicking in, which is to follow the most lit, biggest roads. You just started wandering off, thinking you're going and following where your nose is taking you. And you're sort of loosely gripping your sword in one hand as you're stumbling around.
Mm.
And then you think to yourself, it's like, oh my god, this great evil, I can feel it. It's building up inside me. and you belch and then vomit all over the ground in front of you.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gross, and it's like an acid green color.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. And you get back to your senses, you wipe your mouth a little bit. But the smell hasn't gone away. It wasn't just that you needed to vomit. There's definitely something out here still. Roll another perception check for me.
Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Why was I rolling good for, like, drinking? 10.
Because
10.
D&D, that's why.
Because D&D, that's how it goes.
We have
10.
inspiration, by the way, that you can use.
It's true.
Yeah, if you do a reroll at any stage, just let me know before you know the outcome, and you can reroll. Are you sticking with the 10?
I'm sticking with the 10 for now.
Okay.
Well, actually, I will say, though, technically, I am supposed to get, like, say, like, you said the smell is familiar, right? If it is Fey, Fiend, or Undead, I'm supposed to have advantage on survival checks. So, and recalling information about them. So if it is related to that, would I have advantage on recalling a smell? If it is related to that.
If it was related to that, yes.
But it's not.
But it's not.
Okay, all right. Just want to check.
You're also drunk off your tit, though, so, like...
That's true.
All right. You do find a bit of direction. So, rather than taking the short way back out onto the street that's just over there, you instead decide to stumble through the thick, somewhat sort of overgrown, like, parky type area that's behind some of these buildings, and sort of wildly cutting and slicing the weeds and the tree bushes and that in front of you. As you're stumbling on through, you feel that burning, gargling sensation coming back up again, but it's okay. It's okay. You can hold it. You can hold your shit right now. And you start stumbling through, and you get back to the main square. The first square that you saw of the school. Now, just as a reminder, especially for you, Kel, who weren't here last session. So this is the main square is a large tower, as Rose was describing before. There's a catapult boulder that is cleared through the tower at some stage. But the tower started falling, but is suspended in some sort of temporal rift. So sort of timey-wimey energy is holding this tower in place and stopping it from falling down. And the catapult's ammunition is still in suspended animation as well. And there is this statue that's there, and it looks like the statue is holding this temporal energy in place, but it could just be for decoration. But that's the main square, and aside from that, there are a few sort of like pillars, columns, some sitting areas, and a bit of a grassy area nearby as well. But you start getting pulled over to your right, so past the tower, you're sort of smelling it come from there. You keep following the scent, and eventually you get up to the library that you would drop your nerdy friends at earlier. It's not coming from the front of the library. It seems to be heading from round the back.
All right. Well, I guess I'll, follow my nose and head around the back.
Okay. Roll a perception check. This one will be at disadvantage.
Okay. Yep. 7.
7. All right. So you get around the back. Roll a Constitution save for me as well while you're at it.
Oh, is that disadvantage or no? Is this disadvantage? No. Yes.
Huh? Well, yeah.
Did you say this was disadvantage?
No, just a straight roll.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
20.
20.
Yeah.
All right. So, 20. You steel yourself as you're bending around the corner to get out the back of this the mansion garden area at the back of the library. You're about to throw up again. You steel yourself. You're good. You're fine. You see a figure on the eastern side to where you are right now. You're on the west wing side of the mansion. This figure's on the east. Appears to be peering through a window. Fully, heavily cloaked. You can't make out much detail.
Projectile vomit from where you are to them. Easy.
A figure peering through the window at me.
No, peering through the window on the other side of the building. So you're outside still. This figure's also outside, but looking through a window they're standing in front of on the opposite side of the building.
Can I sneak up behind you?
Yeah, you can roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
And if anyone's tried to be stealthy whilst drunk,
while also wearing like heavy armor,
it's possible.
Actually, just
It's
legitimately hitting every pot, every pan, slamming your hand into the cutlery drawer and rustling it around as fast as you can.
I'm not a bitch. I'll do it. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 12.
12. All right.
Passive
Told you to
perception is 10,
projectile
right?
vomit. You should have done it, Chief.
Bear with.
So Zan dies. No.
Because I actually learned some new rules about stealth and perception and that sort of thing the other day. Which I'm pretty cool about. What I think is pretty cool. So basically, your passive perception, when you don't have any sort of effects that are making it harder, is actually a perception flaw. So meaning, if your passive perception is 15, and you roll for perception and you get a 12, you instead get a 15.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's really interesting because I have a passive perception of 16, so I should have been seeing a whole fuckload.
Yeah,
more.
I only learned this because I was reading up on the stealth rules the other day. And so stealth, right, if someone is trying to sneak up on you, they have to roll stealth against your passive perception unless you are actively looking for them, in which case you can roll for it instead. So this is what is happening right now. So Zan is rolling stealth, and if it beats this figure's passive perception, because this figure is not actively looking for Zan, it'll beat. So
Is their passive perception lower than 12?
I don't know.
Well, that's the real question, isn't it?
If they're
Let's find out one way or another. No, Brody's trying to calculate the passive perception.
Yeah.
I have it written down. I'm just
Nice.
I'm just
34 boys.
taking
Calling
some
it now.
Yeah, 34. They have a perception bonus of 24. Yeah.
Let's say.
All right.
Knew it.
Oh, I thought it was good news for you. It's not. So as you sort of gingerly lift yourself over this stone and iron fence into the garden area, you're doing a fairly good job of keeping yourself relatively quiet. As far as you know, you're doing a pretty good job. But somehow, some extra planetary way, the figure stops looking through the window and looks over in your direction. And has spotted you.
Projectile vomit now!
And it starts to mutter an incantation.
Uh-oh.
Whilst looking back into the window.
Okay. Okay.
Vomit. I'm telling you, this is the solution.
But we got to think, what would Zan do?
Vomit.
Probably murder.
Yeah, but like pocket sand, but for drunk people.
What would I do? What would I do? What would I do?
We need to make. We're gonna get T-shirts made up. What would Zan do?
Yeah.
And just
And
Zan
then
holding
Zan
a
just-
bloody sword, blood all over her. Like,
Violence is there.
all right. Yeah. What would Zan do?
I want to cast a blood curse on him.
A blood curse. All right.
Mm.
What genre of blood curse are you casting?
Blood curse of binding.
Okay.
So I attempt to bind creature within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
They must succeed on a strength saving throw or have their speed reduced to 0, and they can't use reactions.
Ooh. Okay. So, as this figure finishes muttering an incantation, some unknown effect occurs, and then it turns back to you. And you attempt to bind it. Now, is this like tendrils or something popping out of the ground to hold it in place? Is that right?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it's kind of like it'd be like blood bending, wouldn't it? It'd be like I'm like
Yeah.
controlling his blood and be like, you can't move. You're frozen.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. So you can see that, like, as you do that, he just sort of like body kind of seizes up, and
I was saving, by the way. Sorry.
what was it? Huh?
Terrifying.
Strength saving throw.
Yes, 12.
Damn it. Means it beats it, right?
What
Correct.
what is the?
The DC's 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So you can see it sort of this figure just, and then breaks through it at the last minute.
Shouldn't have had that whole bottle. God damn it.
And ooh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
Yep.
We are inside that building.
I think Quill's more upset that this thing's in the library.
Well, we don't know that yet. All we know is the Yeti.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Telling the Yeti to get out of their library. Get out of my swamp!
Get out of my swamp.
What are they gonna do?
Uh-oh. Brody's deciding how to murder us.
You know, I have a crossbow that I've never used.
Why
Really? I mean, yeah, you got a big sword. Yeah. I think you can even put one of your blood maledict things on a. Is it blood maledict or your powers? You can put a power on a crossbow. I'm pretty sure.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say you could put the crossbow on the sword, so she can just like turn the sword, just you know.
All right.
Gun
So
sword.
yeah. All right. This is what they're gonna do.
Okay.
I need you, Zan, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is that a disadvantage because I'm poisoned?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. From that respect.
It's a 15. I just see this thing that says +1 on saves. What is that? Oh, the bond balance? Is that?
Yes, that should.
I do. I should add that on then.
No, it should already apply.
Does it?
I believe, yeah.
I rolled a 12, but it says plus. Oh, it does. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
No. Wait.
No?
Because I've got +3. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Because it just has a little thing saying +1 on saves underneath.
What's your Constitution saving modifier?
Well, my Constitution's +2, so is that actually
Yeah, it
applies
is.
then?
Yeah. So
Okay.
if it
Yeah,
says plus
that's
3,
right.
then it's
Yeah.
added it.
Good
Yeah.
old D&D Beyond. You're onto it.
All right.
Indy Beyond.
So 15. That is a fail.
Okay.
God. Rude.
My Constitution's only a +1.
These
I'm
are my
so fucked.
these are my first official damage rolls in a nice sexy new dice tray. Again, don't forget, if you want to get a good dice tray, Artificer Studio, check them out. Hopefully they make me roll well.
Already planning on wasting all of my money.
math.
You take 35 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
Jesus.
As you see
Christ.
these ribbons of negative energy flow and twist and shape through the air and plunge themselves into your chest, pushing you back a little bit as you get hit.
God. Right. Can I use my amulet?
Your amulet? The
Wait for my
drunken
turn.
one?
Yeah.
It's now your turn, so you can use it, I will say, because you've got enough alcohol in your system to just absorb that. So yes, I'll allow you to use it as an action.
So I can regain 4d4 plus 4. Okay, so I roll 4d4.
Yep.
Does that take my action to do that?
Yes.
I'm guessing it does. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. How do I add? There we go. 4. Roll. Oh God, that is terrible. Come on, all ones.
Oh
So-
no!
I got 3 and 3 ones, so that's 10 hit points I get back.
10 hit points. All right. Cool. Now, would you like to move at all, or?
Well, that wasn't very nice. I didn't like that at all. I probably. I might move closer to him. Sorry, that was my straw.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's about 40 feet away from you right now. I'm not sure what your
Well,
speed is.
My speed is 40 feet.
Oh, there
Would
you
you
go.
believe?
So, you can go right up to him if you want. Right up to his grill. All right.
I'll probably use my bonus action to transform as well if I can. Drunk wolf.
Sure. Drunken wolf.
Drunken wolf.
Drunken wolf.
The
Your crane is no match for my drunken wolf style. All right. As you get right up into his face, the shapes and that sort of thing start to come into view. And this is indeed the man in the deer skull mask. Yeah. His action. He opens a portal next to him and steps through it.
No!
What a dick.
I will allow an attack of opportunity because I know you have Sentinel and it will stop them in their tracks.
Yes. That's smart. Oh my God, thank you.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say then.
Yep. Sentinel.
Do it. Kill him.
I will allow the
Come on.
kind and gracious and generous DM to be kind and gracious.
Is that just a roll? I just roll a hit as normal? Like that's what I do?
Yeah, roll to attack. I don't think...
I've got my katana out, right? So...
Yeah, let me just double check the poison condition. Oh, you have disadvantage because poisoned.
Oh,
Big money.
oh, fuck me dead. Oh, the second one was so good. I'm 14.
14 now. Would you like to use a point of inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you're only one, burning it.
Mhm.
So you re-roll the dice, and whatever the number comes up as you take that as the number you rolled.
Okay. 19?
19 hits.
Yay!
Nice.
Hmm.
Oh, you're rolling damage. I was just gonna say that the great DM god Matthew Mercer. I was watching one of the episodes where the jellyfish thing. Spoiler alert! Created the portal and zorped out of it, and he was like, "No sentinel for you, because it's technically not leaving,
Hmm.
because the portal was right next to it. It just went in, and then
Hmm.
so it doesn't count. But like, you're a kind and gracious god, so thank you."
Yes. Yeah.
That's 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
And technically, its speed is 0, right? No, Sentinel X.
Yes, so it can't move. And yes, generally, technically speaking, it would still be able to go through, but no, I see the Sentinel is like, nah, you fucking stop right now. So yeah.
I just like, I
If I
like catch his cloak with my sword. I like get stuck on my sword a bit.
Yeah.
He's like, ah.
So it is it's back to you, Cal. It's your turn again.
All right. I'm gonna try my blood curse again.
All right. Strength saving throw.
Yep, and I'm going to wait. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, okay. I'm gonna amplify it as well. Because
Ooh.
why the fuck not?
All right.
So I have to take damage as well, and it makes it last a whole minute
Yeah.
rather than one turn.
Ooh.
All right. Cool. That is a 14.
God damn it! All right.
They're shit as well at their strength. Maybe it's the
Imagine I
dice
still
tray.
take the damage as well. 1d6.
Mhm.
I'll do that right
Yeah,
now.
you still take the damage. Yep. All right. So,
Oh, I roll a 6 on damaging myself. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I guess because that was a bonus action. Do I like? I'm outside the library, right?
yeah.
I'm assuming that Jin and Quill are still in the library, right?
I'll let you make a perception check as you move action if you want to.
Sure. Yeah. 14.
14. You see Big Yeti Pants walking down a hallway that's about as big as him. He is completely blocking your field of view. And, you know, for flavor, you see his cheeks kind of clapping together as he's walking down the hallway as well.
All right. Okay. No yelling for help then, I imagine. Okay. I guess I might as well just, roll an attack against this guy, because what else can I do?
All right. Cool.
Unless I can grapple him. Is that my action to grapple?
I just need to remember how grapple works, because I think grapple...
I just want to not let him run away. It's really what I'm trying to do here.
Okay. So if you grapple him, he's not incapacitated. Grappled creature becomes 0, speed becomes 0, can't get any benefit to a bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or the grappling effect, such as when held away by a Thunderwave spell. So, yes, if you want to attempt to grapple,
Yes.
it's going to be a athletics check from you versus either his acrobatics or athletics. So it's a contested check, and whoever gets the check wins. So,
All right. I'll go for that. Athletics.
okay, he's going to use acrobatics. All right.
That's a unnatural 20.
Oh, you beat him. He got an 18.
So
So,
big wolf hug.
big wolf hug. And as you wolf hug into him, it's he's probably from the skull mask might have been assuming that this was maybe a skeleton or something underneath, expecting some scrawny figure, but it's actually quite
Solid?
He's a bit solid, yeah.
Oh.
Definitely more solid than a skeleton, I'll say that.
Okay.
So you have him grappled.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. His turn comes around. This is about the time that inside, Quill and Jin have noticed the Yeti coming down the hallway. So you guys are almost
Really?
you're almost in
clapping
real
cheeks.
time right now with the clapping cheeks. Yeah. So you're almost in real time right now. We won't get initiative rolls just yet. We'll wait to see what happens next here. You hear a voice from under the mask. Now, what languages do you speak?
Common and abyssal.
Common and abyssal. You're hearing a language you don't understand. a word of power being summoned as he casts a spell,
Oh,
and he this thunderous clap, which you two can hear inside as well, erupts as if there was a big boom of thunder literally right outside the window. And I need Zan to make a Constitution saving throw. A lot of Constitution.
Anyway,
You've
so,
done
like-
nothing but like perception checks, attack rolls, and
Oh.
Constitution saving throws. Mm.
Use real dice.
What happened?
anyway, so like, you know, Jin is thinking that Jin does not have enough time. Holy shit, what was that? Quill, Yeti, Quill, Yeti.
What? Yes, I can see the giant yeti taking up the whole bleeding space. What is that drumming noise?
Roll the
Is his
wild
ass
egg.
clean? Chaps, what? Is his ass clapping?
I think so.
Alright, so Zan,
I rolled a 1.
natural 1.
Yes. I should have saved that inspiration point.
No, it was very important. I'm glad you did. Correct time to use them.
Maybe I should have let him leave. He might kill me.
I'm now anticipating that we're just like looking for Zan, end up finding a corpse just in the background there.
Oh no, don't do that to me.
Wait, are you within range of me? Right in range of me, Quill. I need to take less damage from whatever this is, please.
Guys, he's
Yes.
doing intense math. There's numbers being counted.
I
Yes.
can be your hero, baby.
There's a big yeti in the way, I think.
Oh.
Oh no, that's not a good look.
66 points of thunder damage.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Why am I Tama right now? I resist thunder. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm more than dead. Like, I don't know how many points I need to take to be dead.
If you ever took damage that would make you go into negative your maximum hit points.
So negative 60 points, right? So if I
Yeah.
have 29 hit points, so I'm negative.
Yeah, you're
What?
fine. You're good.
I'm not dead, but
You're
I
not
am
dead,
very
dead.
unconscious.
You are very unconscious. You are very starting to bleed out. But you are not dead.
Okay, I'm glad that I healed myself a little bit. Maybe that could have, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
That would have done something, yeah.
All right. So, as that happens, instantly, the last thing you hear, Zan, is this crack of lightning. Crack of thunder, sorry. And then your vision just goes dark.
do they hear like a big Zan yell noise inside? Because I imagine she wouldn't be quiet about that.
Oh, would they hear it over the crack of thunder?
we
Ah.
hear thunder, we hear thunder, and then we hear Yeti.
Yeah,
Both of
so...
them. Perceptions are pretty high.
And Ariel's currently unconscious because she's asleep. I'm going to check and see if she wakes up from the thunder.
Well, the thunder is supposed to be deafening, isn't it?
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be only deafening to the people in range of it?
Yeah, we're technically in range of it. Just because we're in the building just means that we're not actively
Yeah.
being deafened.
Probably would drown
We'll
out.
probably still
Yeah.
drown you out, though.
My voice. That's alright.
It can
Yeah.
the thunder can be heard up to 300 feet away. It's not...
Oh Jesus! The whole fucking
Deafening.
school's heard it then. Right?
Oh, yeah,
Um,
everybody heard it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably a good thing.
So, what I'll do is I'll take away the disadvantage that Ariel would have had, but she still does not pass her check. So she doesn't wake up. She's still passed the F out. You two can both roll with disadvantage to
'Cause
see
there's a big yeti in the way.
to see if you hear a yelp through the thunder and the yeti.
How
Personally,
much
I
is
don't
your
think-
sim energy right now? Yeah.
Oh boy. The first roll was a 5, flat 5. I haven't even added my bonuses to it. Second one was a 14. That's not much nicer. So the 5 would have been 11 total. And the 14 would have been an unnatural 20. Feels bad.
This is just perception, right?
Yeah.
First one was a 19. Second one was a 15.
15. Quill, you just hear it.
Mm.
just barely, you hear a sound. You've been in battle with Zan for a long time now. You barely just hear the sound of this faint yelp in the distance over the top of the thunder and over the top of the Yeti that's coming down the hallway.
Really quickly,
Yes.
just to add to what you were saying beforehand about perception rolls, would that have been, it would therefore go to my passive?
Normally, if you didn't have disadvantage, so if you were doing a straight roll and you rolled under a 16, then yes, it would go to 16. With disadvantage, that's when whatever the roll, yeah. Now, though, we are going to roll initiative.
Right.
Ariel's initiative is going to be 0 because she is not awake yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Kelly, a curse. Natural 1 plus 5.
Oh, all right, okay. That's still 6, at least.
18.
Dice, I don't know if you guys can read it. It says fuck on it.
Yeah.
18.
18 for Quill.
And it doesn't want to fucking zoom in. It says fuck on it, means 0, like natural 1.
It means fuck.
Fuck.
All right. So Quill was 18.
Mm-hmm.
6. Ariel 0. And
Question: when you have finished doing math,
yeah, what's up?
do I see anything, or is it just the yelp? And do I know which direction the yelp is? Do I know which way to go?
You just heard a yelp.
Just heard a yelp. Okay.
Yeah. You heard that. But yeah, you don't know what direction that shit came from. All right. So, all right. Cool. So, Quill, you are first.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me just do the. There we go. Yeah.
Hell,
Did a music change?
Battle music. There we go.
Ooh.
And yes,
Turn off my smooth jazz.
the battle map is on the roll 20 for y'all.
Hey.
y'all.
Although I just got to adjust something.
Panic. Plus, no adjust. Do not. Plus,
I'm not allowed to adjust.
not allowed, no. Do not.
All right. So, yes, Quill, you are first in turn order.
I do.
And I'm just going to use this for Ariel for now, who's asleep on the couch over here.
Do you have like
Question.
a picture of thingy getting conscious thing on Zan? Like, does she need to have VX on her, or?
Oh,
Does it
wait,
matter?
hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Can you see anything now at all?
I can't
Oh.
see my character.
Yeah,
Good.
I can't see Zach.
That's what I wanted to happen.
What?
Yeah. So that is Ariel over here.
Oh,
Okay.
that's definitely not what Ariel looks like. Somebody hasn't
No.
been accounted for her.
Well, somebody's been busy.
Wow. Imagine having a fucking life. Wow.
Yeah.
God.
I swear.
Completely
I
obsessed
swear.
with
I
D&D.
swear I did though.
You had like a different thing that you just used as like a general, yeah, these people we like and stuff kind of token last I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Question:
Yes.
is the Yeti relative? Where's the front door? Where's a big enough front door that I can try and push this bitch through to get him out?
The front door
Is that a way direction in it?
is
Or that a way direction? One of these
it's
are way
over-
directions.
It's over this way. So over
Yep.
here, you see my pinging.
Ping again.
Ping.
Okay. Yes.
That's the way to the main hall of the library. You guys are in like the southern study areas right now, so
Oh, okay.
there's some stairs that lead upstairs and downstairs over here. The Yeti is coming through, this hallway, obviously here, but that's also a dead end. There is no door down there.
Is there a big window? Or I can't see it because it's too big.
You can't really tell. You faintly remember seeing a window before. In terms of one big enough to fit this guy through, probably not.
Just out of curiosity, given the general area as well, and given that of course we are in a library, being very conscious of that, and the fact that Jin has acquired spells and is now more attuned to flinging them around, having a good old time, could it be a safe suggestion to say that the spells are being thrown like as a underhand sort of thing, like trying to throw it more up to hit this guy in the head and any collateral on the roof? Because I'm assuming the roof is probably just like stone, given that there's other floors.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'd just like to kind of preface that. Also, because we never said that, am I missing those 2 first level spell slots?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Should I bring out the big? I mean, this is pretty. Oh no, because it's gonna be. I'm thinking about using Moonbeam. But that
Can
might
you use
be.
Moonbeam in here?
I think so. It comes down directly onto it.
Pillar of light. You don't need to have the outside, right?
Yeah, unless it specifically states that in the spell.
No.
Like I know the thunder one, you need to be outside, right? But
Call lightning, you need to be able to have open sky.
I do need material components. I probably need to get that before I can cast it, right?
Unless it has a gold worth value, then you don't need that material component, especially if it's something that the spell doesn't consume.
Pretty sure Moonbeam is like fucking like you just need to have like some kind of leaf and stuff, which I'm sure you could have grabbed when you were learning the spell.
Seeds and a piece of opalescent feldspar.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can cast it.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. I think doesn't it?
Is that like a house rule? Is there a general D&D kind of thing to have that?
To have the
To not have to get the components for every spell.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things that, like, I personally, as a player, don't like the idea of having to meticulously go to a town and find every single thing that I need to cast a spell and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Technically, paladins, I don't think they have a spell casting focus unless they also have the same as clerics, where they use like an amulet or an emblem of their deity as their spellcasting focus, which means that they don't have to use material components. But yeah, the general rule is that if there's something like Revivify, which says you need to have 300 gold worth of diamonds, which the spell consumes, it means you need to have that component. Because it's like you need to not only burn a spell slot, but also pay to cast that spell.
Because it's probably a very powerful spell.
Yeah.
You're literally asking a god, hey, please undo this. Raven Queen, please give back my friend, thanks.
Yeah. Like, see that dead guy over there? Can that, like, not?
Can you not?
Can that not?
Can you not? All right, I think I've figured it out.
All right.
As a free action, can I notice that Ariel isn't getting up? Is that reasonable enough?
Yeah. That would involve you looking at the couch, so yes, that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna say, Jin, let's you focus on getting Ariel out of here, and I'm gonna try and get it. Keep it distracted, okay?
Yell louder! Ariel might wake up!
No, just get her up. All right, I'll deal with the big furry thing until she's up, and then you can come and help me. Right. Let's go.
This is a terrible idea.
She's gonna bang her shield and walk off anyway.
All right.
I'm gonna use my full speed to try and get to it. Can I get to it?
Skirt.
What is your speedy?
Damn it! I think it's just out of 30. It's just out of my reach.
If
I think it's just. Oh wait, no. That's
Now-
fine, right?
Technically, also, you would need to do one of these. Hold on.
you'd be clambering over that.
Yeah,
that
because
there,
it is difficult terrain. So it would actually be.
Ooh.
It would be.
Can I just
10.
push it out of the way? Just because they're stools, right?
Yeah, it's still difficult to get through. So.
couch as well. That's
Oh yeah.
So what it would be is actually 10, 20, 25, 30 to get to there.
15 feet. Dang it. And I can't get around this. How wide is this? 15? Oh, I probably could if I did my original idea with Moonbeam.
Now just move this guy out the way just for a second because he's actually scrambling through a fairly small doorway right now. Yeah. So this is a solid wall. So he's actually more sort of taking up this kind of space right now because he's squeezing himself through.
Oh, through the wall. Oh, okay.
Yeah, through the
this
door.
goes-
through this door. It's here.
Hey, thanks for the subscription, Cloud. About goddamn time, man.
Wow.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Cloud.
Thanks.
Yeah,
The very
thanks.
passive cloud that is
Thank you.
subscribed to us.
Yeah. All right.
Not very passive of you, subscribing.
All right. So Quill, what are you doing? What's your plan?
All right. I think he's so these stairs are going upstairs, so I don't want to go there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think I'm just gonna move towards it. My full 15 feet. There, right? There.
To
25.
to here. Yeah.
All right. Do that. So that's something. And then I want to. Oh, but I don't want to burn.
Do it, pussy, you won't.
Well, that's a first level. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I'll just do it. So let me see. Does it put it? I can move it. So every time that creature ends its turn in my moonbeam, it takes damage. So it can move out of it, but I can also move it back onto it in my turn. And then at the start of its turn, it takes damage, I think, is how it is built.
Now read the spell Moonbeam to me.
Okay. Start to finish. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. And the range is 120 feet.
Yeah.
Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, half as much on the damage on a successful one. If it's a shape changer, if a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage, and if it fails, it is instantly reverted back to its original form, and it can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. On each of my turns after the cast of this spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Okay. Cool. So you want to cast it?
Yes.
All right. And you said Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I love Moonbeam.
It is very useful.
All right. Constitution saving throw. That's cocked. That is a 15.
Damn it. Passes. But it's still
I
it's
would
hard.
like to reaction
Hmm?
chronal shift.
What does that do?
Ooh.
Chronal Shift is an ability that I now have. As a reaction, after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet, hence why I was measuring, of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can force the creature to re-roll. You make this decision after you make this decision after you see whether or not the roll succeeds or fails. The target must use the results of the second roll.
Okay. All
So
right.
I have burst, one of my two options of using this, and also my reaction for the turn, but I did it, and I hope it goes better.
Did it. All right. So as the... So I'm going to flavor this a little bit. Just going to give a bit of seasoning.
Do it.
All right. So as Quill summons this beam of silvery energy straight through the ceiling, you can see that the creature sort of steels itself against the blast, and as this silvery flames are starting to engulf it, you can see it's feeling pretty fortuitous. And then you're not sure what's happened and where this power's come from. Maybe it's been some sort of exposure to the strange temporal energy that seems to be around this place, but you momentarily rewind time, and then the beam of light starts coming back down from the ceiling again as Quill recasts the spell in your reality.
Yeah. So Quill doesn't realize
No,
that.
no.
And it gets an 11 instead.
Oh, that fails.
All right, there you go.
Welcome to my
Very
reality.
nice.
All right.
Welcome to my fucking reality. Holy shit. Quill Dick, did you just cast that thing twice?
What?
Did that thing... What?
No.
I'm just confused.
Just wake her up, would you? It's 8 and 9.
All right, and what kind of damage is that again?
A radiant, I
isn't it?
believe.
Radiant.
Well, looks like a radiant. Wait, 2d10. Yeah, radiant damage.
Radiante.
8 plus
Radiant.
9 is 17 total.
17 total. All right, cool.
Quick maths.
Quick muff.
It's concentration, so as long as I pass my constitution,
Yeah.
I can move it around as a action, I think.
I just don't get hit in the first place.
Yeah. All right.
That too.
Now it is Yeti turn. Who,
Mm-hmm.
after being engulfed in this sort of silvery flame, patting itself out, is going to finish stepping through the doorway and get to here.
Ow.
And then it goes... and this icy breath erupts out from the Yeti. I need Jin and Quill,
I can't even use an uncanny dodge with this shit.
and Ariel,
Oh no.
I think. Wait, hold on. No, just Jin and Quill.
I am resistant.
Resistant
Wait,
as
is
fuck,
it-
boys.
I am too, because
Yeah,
we've got the
boots.
boots.
The boots. Oh
Hell
yeah,
yes.
resistant to cold damage. Yeah. Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I am trash at those. Why would you make me do this? Oh. That was a flat 13. Plus 1, 14.
Fail.
Fuck.
Damn.
I'm still resistant to the damage, so fuck you.
22.
22 is a
Yeah,
pass.
not a nat.
Alright, cool. So you'll be taking half damage, Jin, because boots, and Quill, you'll be taking quarter damage because boots and successful save. So let me do this.
I don't have that much HP to lose.
It's okay, Vicky. Wait. Do I have something? Oh, you're not 5 feet next to me. Doesn't matter.
21 points of damage to Jin.
Is that halved?
That's already halved, yeah.
Oh, damn.
And
Holy fuck.
that would be 10 points of damage to Quill.
Would you like to quite literally do half my HP like that?
Yeah. So, just gonna Thanos snap your HP.
I'm save the reaction. for
Spoilers
me.
if you haven't seen that movie, however old it is now.
Should have said the reaction for me and just be like, no, I don't want
No,
this.
no, 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 no.
No.
Not this, please.
No, please, no.
All right. So this icy breath causes this slick ground and icicles to sprout from each of you. Quill, you manage to get your shield in place just before the breath is hitting the brunt of you. But Jin, as you are a bit in shock and a bit surprised about these new powers that you have, you are a bit distracted, not realizing the breath, and as you go to sort of still yourself or hide under the table, it hits you full and knocks you back into the table, you dropping to a knee as well. Not prone or anything, but yeah. You get hit pretty hard. Jin.
Yes.
It is your turn.
I do not want this.
Very nice.
Very nice. I like your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna move to 5 feet over to Ariel. Ariel, wake up! It hurts. No, I don't. Jin does not want this. Ariel, wake up! Ariel! And because Jin is very much thinking about getting Ariel the fuck out of there more than anything else and themselves.
Now,
Jin's gonna
I will
try and grab
just-
them and scooch them back a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
to grab Ariel.
Yeah, just be like,
Alright. So I'm going to give you an option here, right? So
Okay.
you can either just do that. She will still be asleep, but she won't have disadvantage on her check to wake up when it comes to her turn. Or
Yeah.
you can use your action to wake her up, and that is what you do for your action.
What do?
Yeah, it's looking like probably the best bet there. I don't have any bonus actions I can really take that'll be able to help contribute otherwise, I don't think. Alright, Jin's gonna grab her by the shoulders and like just shake her and be like, Ariel, quick. It's got no fucky wucky.
No, I do not want to go
Ariel,
back
there's
in the
a
cupboard.
Yeti! There's a Yeti!
Huh?
Ariel! He scares Jean!
Oh no! Alright. She's awake. Yeah, she rolled a natural one as well for her initiative, so I mean, it's not bad. It just means that she's going after you anyway, which is fine.
Alrighty,
So-
that's alright. Jin's gonna actually then continue to use a bit more movement. It's 10, 15, 20, and just be back here and just be like, bonus action, fuck you. It hurt. Wait, actually, would a bonus action, would I be able to heal? Do I have any healing? Is that how that works?
Healing is an action, isn't it?
Is it actually?
So normally.
if you have a healing potion, it's a bonus action to give it to yourself. It's an action to give it to someone else.
Okay, I have 1 potion of greater healing. It's 44 plus 4. I'm using all of it.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm thirsty as shit.
Yeah.
Where's a D4? That's a D4. Okay. First one, 4.
4. Yeah.
Second one, 3.
Mhm.
1.
There are 2 in there.
2.
There we go.
Yay, perfect.
So that's
Got all of
10
them.
plus 4, 14.
Mm. Okay.
I'll take that shit. I need that shit. And that's my only healing potion.
All right. Okay. So that's your turn.
My turn. Just like being like. Jin feels a bit better now.
So Ariel says to you
Wow.
to start with in her turn. Do we fight or do we run? Do we run?
Jin wants it dead. That hurt.
Hmm.
Fuck you.
All right. So. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
All All right.
So,
all right.
Ariel grabs her staff from her back, and she's like, "All right, we fight." And she burns 2 sorcery points,
Oh,
and casts Chromatic Orb at 3rd level twice.
Jesus.
bro.
So she-
Stealing what was originally one of my plans there.
So she spins her staff around, slams it into the ground, and as she does that, the strange sort of crystal statue on the top of the staff creates this orb, and then shortly after, a second swings both towards the creature. The first one hits with a 16 to her roll, and the second one hits with a 21.
Hey, you can do that too.
And she
You make it
used
look so good.
she used fire as the element. So she is doing 10d8 fire damage.
Nice.
9, 16, 22, 29.
Oh, because she's burning at
40.
3rd level. Yeah.
Yeah, 40 points of fire damage to it.
Joyce.
That answers that question for me.
I can see the creature desperately trying to put out the flames that are on it. Alright, cool. It's Ariel's turn. Actually, hold on. Ariel is going to also move to match what Jin's doing. 1, 2. She's actually gonna stand in front of Jin.
Oh.
Betwixt Jin and the creature. And that's what she's gonna do.
Hey, Ariel, can you duck a little bit so that Jin can also attack in a minute?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. Jin, this is nowhere to hit you.
Alright, so that is Ariel's turn.
Can I free action, even though it's not really my turn? Just make sure that the flower crown, I'm assuming the flower crown is perfectly fine and definitely not at all ruined in any way, shape, or fashion. And just like adjust it.
It seems
Make
to be
sure
a
it's-
little bit singed by the fire she just summoned, but other than that, it seems fine.
It seems okay.
And then she is going to as a bonus action. No, she's not going to do that. That's her turn. Alright, so that's Ariel done. Now it is Chazan with an initiative of 0, and I need you to make a death saving throw.
Shit.
Remind me how I do that.
You just roll a flat d20.
Just roll a d20. If you get below a 10, so a 9 downwards, it is a fail. If you accumulate 3 fails, you die.
If you roll a natural
Huggins.
20, it's 2
Mistakes.
successes. If you roll a natural 1, it's 2 fails instantly.
All right. Bucket. There we go. 10.
10.
10.
That's
Oh,
1
fuck.
success. 1 success.
Bam. Put a success down. Woo.
Yeah. Alright, so you need 3 of them. That's what you want.
All right. Let's do it. We can
Easy.
roll. We
Alright.
can roll 10 or more.
Still unconscious, still with a HP of 0. Back to the top of initiative with Quill.
Yes. Question.
I'll be
Tell
back
me
in
what
a
you
second,
think
by the
about
way.
me. Alright, see ya, Kelly.
Can I see underneath the Yeti? Can I see into the next room?
You
I
can
can't,
see behind. I mean, you can see behind his knee.
Ass cheeks.
You can see
Oh.
behind his ass cheeks. You can see the door frame, but you can't see much into the next room.
Okay.
His ass cheeks still be clapping. He ain't moving, but they still clapping.
All right. Quill's getting very mother hen. Move another 5 feet here around the couch. Try and cause as much blockade.
Oh, I just
Possible.
realized something. The
Yes.
Yeti should have made another Constitution saving throw because it started its turn in the moonbeam.
It did.
So natural 20. It takes no damage from it.
Damn it. Okay. All right. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna do my movement of 5 feet. Can I do this? It involves another spell slot. Does it?
If you're gonna if you want to cast a concentration spell and another spell,
Oh,
you want to cast a concentration spell first, and then you're still able to cast other spells. However, if you're trying to use a concentration spell and then go for another concentration spell, you have to pick one or the other.
Yeah. So you gotta
In
drop.
that case, I can't do that. I have so many options running through my head that are equally dumb. I can't see anything to that other room. I'm gonna go.
What? What was the area of Moonbeam again? Was it 10-foot radius?
5 by 5.
5 foot, circumference, and then a 15-foot up and down. I think.
All right.
Let me reread it.
It was 5 by 5 and then 40 up.
Yeah, 40-foot high cylinder in a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, I can't draw today, guys.
Me every day.
Feels.
Isn't a 5 by 5 technically just a square?
I mean, it's pretty much. It doesn't really matter too much. Hold on. Yeah. I've forgotten all my things. It's all right.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try do a Wrathful Smite. Oh no, that's a concentration spell as well. Damn it!
Very helpful cantrips.
I don't think I have a
There you go,
cantrip as a
Brody.
paladin. I'll do a bless.
No, it doesn't. Not working. I've got it. I just can't move it for some reason. It's not letting me move it.
Where do you want me to put it?
Just over the creature over here.
Bob.
Damn it.
Done.
Okay.
Branding Wrathful Smite means that it has to pass its wisdom saves to be not scared of me.
Yeah.
I just want to push it back. Or I could walk up to it.
Push it back by hacking off its limbs and taking its life.
That's true, I could just kill it.
And don't forget, you can also burn spell slots just to deal extra damage with your smiting.
Yes,
Your
I can do
natural
that.
smiting.
I could do that.
Yes, you could. But will you? Find out on the next episode when Quill makes up her mind.
I'm just
It is a fucking Dragon Ball episode, eh?
I'm just gonna attack it. I'm just gonna attack it with my sword.
Attack it. There we go. That's great.
All right. Cool.
Attack the
Great.
shit out of it.
I'm gonna attack the shit out of it.
All right.
Clap attached!
All right. First attack.
Yeah. Is not very good base roll, but what's the bonus again? Is it +8? Wait,
Sounds about right.
You should know this.
I know I should know this.
Yeah, but Rosie's, we know what Rosie's like.
Is it a 12 to hit?
A 12 to hit? No, it doesn't
Yes.
hit.
Nah, didn't think so.
You just sort of stick your sword in its fur for a bit.
Yeah.
Don't quite make
damn it.
contact.
God fucking
Is
damn
it
it.
an aberration, monstrosity, or undead?
It is a monstrosity.
Okay, did you add that +2 to that one then?
No, I didn't. It is
Because you
so
get
that
a
would make
+2
it
when you're using the
Wait,
scale of
wait.
damage protector.
Wait a second.
Four-
Wait a second.
14 then.
Still no hit.
Oh.
Right.
Damn it.
So
Unless I took down the wrong notes.
Campaigns.
I'm gonna roll my second attack question mark.
Oh yeah, roll your second attack.
Alright, can I use up a first level spell slot to add a divine smite onto that?
You do that after the attack lands. So
Oh, okay.
if the attack hits, then you
Then
burn
I
it.
can do it.
Otherwise,
Okay.
you burn a spell slot and you don't get shit.
Don't do
So,
anything.
yeah.
Okay, thank God for that. Cool. Not 20.
Wait! Now, burn the shit. Burn the highest spell slot you have because you get to
Okay.
double the damage.
Oh, that's my last one.
Just do it.
Okay, all right, I'll do it. That's all my second level spell slots gone.
Who cares? You're getting double damage for it. It's worth it.
Okay. My priority is finding Zed.
So yes, it is a +8 to hit, Rose. You were correct before.
Yay. Cool. All right, so oh my god, too many things to remember, brain. So I'm using it single-handed, so it's a
1d8.
1d8 plus 5.
Yep.
And then I double it.
Yeah.
Why? Question mark.
There's also something about 1d4 radiant damage, aberration, monstrosity, undead. That's why I was partly asking.
Oh, that's what you're asking about.
Yeah.
Yes. So it deals 1d8 plus 5 plus 1d4 because it's a monstrosity.
So 1d4, all right. Let me roll a d4, so it's 12 so far. Plus the d4. I haven't times it. I haven't doubled it.
All right. So
Plus 2, so 12, 13, 14.
14 times 2, so that's
28.
28 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you use your spell slot as well for the smite?
Yeah.
She sure did.
Yeah.
So now roll that damage.
Oh.
Because you've only done the actual sword damage itself. You haven't done the smite damage yet.
Oh, and the divine smite is an extra. Where is it? Divine smite. Spend one spell slot, 2d8. Plus 3d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can either roll 3d8 and times that by 2, or just roll 6d8.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna roll 6d8. Is that alright?
Yeah. Roll 68. Yeah, do
Alright.
that.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do it on D&D Beyond because fuck rolling that many times. 22. Apparently.
22 doubled. No, wait, not doubled because it's 68. So 22. Yeah, it's looking rough.
God dang it!
You're looking real rough.
All right, I'm gonna stay there and growl at it. Just be like, "Had about enough of you."
Sad energy.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
just growling at it, just getting in its way. I just want it to not move.
all right.
Pay attention to me.
So as you hold up the blade to the sky before you bring it crashing down, this holy energy descends through the ceiling and empowers the sword, and you can see that there is these intricate runic carvings that light up in this silvery blue light similar to the moonbeam, and you bring it crashing down right into the shin bone of this creature, and it stumbles back into the wall a little bit and sort of drops to one knee and then picks itself up. It's looking pretty damn pissed off at you.
Good. That's what I want.
Yeah. All right.
Roll my head down and kick my leg a bit like a bull. Just like, yeah, fucking come on, try me.
All right. Then it's its turn. Now,
Yeah.
because it is wreathed in flame, it doesn't seem like it's doing too well in terms of keeping its concentration, because it seems a bit scared of the fire. Now, it is going to attempt a couple of things here. The first of all, it stares into your soul, Quill, as you are like revving yourself up, ready to lunge at this thing, like, come on, let's do it. You get a glimpse into its eyes, and this piercing blue energy just enters your mind, and you can actually feel yourself, your brain and your skin start to freeze up. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Brain freeze!
Brain freeze.
Getting flashbacks to the beach, having too many popsicles. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Can I use one of my inspiration points?
You may.
Because I have a feeling 11's not going to cut it.
You absolutely may use an inspiration point if you wish to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Try again.
All right.
Fuck. That's even worse. That was natural one.
Natural one.
It'd be a real shame if I had another one of
Now-
those temporal shift charges, though.
Would
I
be
do
a
have
real
another
shame.
inspiration point as
You
well.
do. It's up to you guys. You can use your temporal, magic-y, timey-wimey shit, or you could use an inspiration point again.
If Jin doesn't want to, I will use my inspiration point.
Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it just in
Okay.
case, because it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like it's a legitimate fucking
It's a
potential.
reset.
Yeah, it's a potential get out of jail free card.
Yeah. All right. I'll use it. All right. I'm out of inspiration.
Okay.
Come on, Quill. Come on, big money, no
Are you
whammies.
fucking kidding me?
Fuck me dead, really.
It's 5 again.
Okay.
The fates have ruled it, my friend. I can't
Alright.
argue.
It's fine.
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna, just in case, because you might be cursed.
I'm resistant to cold anyway. Doesn't it
You
matter?
are resistant to cold. It's a fail.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So,
That's many dice.
Halved, it's down to 10 cold damage. So you take
Right.
10. You take 10 cold damage,
But
and then the ice starts to spread over your skin as you are entombed in this thin layer of ice, and you are paralyzed.
Oh no.
look, piss off with this. Paralyzed.
Yeah, you're paralyzed. And then, as it notices that you are now entombed in ice and a bit defenseless, it's going to make 2 attacks against you.
You can certainly try it.
Yes. Now, normally it would have disadvantage because of the flame, but now it has advantage because you're paralyzed. And I hate to be the one to tell you this as well.
Gonna have to roll concentration check.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes, you need to roll a concentration check. You need to roll a Constitution save over a 10.
over a what?
Over a
Over
10.
10. Okay. I also have advantage because of Warcaster.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
So advantage. You just need to hit a 10.
All right. Get over a 10.
But the real bad news I wanted to tell you was that when you're paralyzed, any hit that lands on you from a creature within 5 feet is an automatic
success.
critical hit.
What? Okay.
It's nice knowing you guys. 'Cause yet
What a
again, in this campaign, you're attempting to leave Jin via the method of dying.
I'm out. Peace.
So yeah.
First
wait,
time you're dying getting frost damaged.
Kelly tried to solo the big bad evil guy.
Look, I mean, it's what Sam would have done.
It
It's
is.
true to the character.
Yeah.
It is. It is what
True.
Zan would have done. I wouldn't have played it any different. And
Yeah.
I'm playing my character the way she would be, which is get in the way between her friends and the thing trying to kill them all.
I should have just chronal shifted my fucking initiative and just be like, no.
6. That was a flat 16.
A flat
For the
16.
first roll. Do you want me to roll again, just in case it's higher?
No, that's fine. It won't make a difference. Yeah, that's all good.
Alright, cool.
So the first attack the Yeti's going to make. So it's a straight roll. It's not advantage. It's not disadvantage. Because it technically has both of those things right now. So it is a straight roll. It's a 19.
Just hit.
Okay. So, I'll need you, in a minute, I'll need you to roll another one of those
Con save.
con saves.
Yeah.
To
Oh shit, I
start
didn't add
with.
my bonus to that. Okay, I've got to remember to add the bonus. Yep.
So that first one's 21 points of damage
21.
from
Okay.
its claw as it sinks into the side of you, breaking through the ice, and you can feel this claw slash through your side. So Constitution save. Actually, hold on. It needs to make a Constitution save as well for your spell. Before it did this, it passed. It does half damage. So just for now, roll 2d10 for me for the damage to it.
2d10 is 9 plus 8.
So 17 halved down to 9, so it takes 9 points of damage because it passed its save because it got a 22.
Mhm.
All right. So I'll need you to make another Constitution save for maintaining concentration.
Yep. Is a that was a flat 13 plus my bonus, which is 19.
Yep, that's fine. That's all good. Now it's going to make its second attack against you. That one is a 17.
Does not hit my AC.
Okay. So it's feeling pretty good about itself, and as it goes to swing with its second claw, it notices that arm is still a bit on fire and sort of moves it out the way and starts patting out the fire rapidly and misses you during that. Jin. It's your turn.
Oh no, Quildick! Quildick, stop being frozen! Quildick! Jin hates these yetis. And of course Ariel was kind enough to duck, so Jin's gonna go ahead and just start like making like a little bit of like bring the hands together and start just like moving them away from each other. And there's a thing of fire, just like oh, it's water. oh, it's getting bigger. Fuck you, and yeet.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be a second level chromatic orb using
Alright.
fire.
Very nice. All right. Go for it.
I'm just taking it off the thing. It's plus 6 that DC. Okay, that was a 12 plus 6. 18 to hit.
18 to hit. 18 hits, yes.
Nice. Okay, where are my D8 for this bullshit? Is that a D8? That's a D8. That'll do.
So it's 4d8 because second level, I believe.
Indeed, that is 48. So the first one was 7.
7.
Second was a 3, totaling to 10 now.
10, yep.
That was a 6, 16.
16, yep.
Whoop, that's cocked. That just fell off. And another 6, so that's 22.
22. How would you like to end him?
Alrighty. Pretty much the same way that as was described, mostly just being like, fuck you, and he's kind of like throwing it. The throw's got a bit of like a weird curve to it, so it kind of goes up and then it really starts going back down again because the arc was terrible, and it's just like whoop, 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 whoop. Orb stops in the air and just like lock on target. Pew!
All right, so as this creature's just put out the flames on its arm, it turns its attention over to you and sees the fire sort of floating through the air, and it sort of braces itself for the impact. And then it realizes it doesn't hit it, so it moves its arms away and then gets hit full in the face. The hot fire burning the skin, revealing the skull as it... And as it falls back, his body dissipates.
Fucking spectral bullshit.
But we are not at the end of initiative.
No.
Good.
Well, Jin now has some movement. A variety of movement. Sorry. Moving past. Sorry. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can go. Quildick, are you okay? Jin killed it. Can you see that? Hello? Ariel, is Quildick dead? Hello?
No, I think she'll be okay. Alright. It is Ariel's turn. Who's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, Quill! Chill out!
Steam starts coming up.
Zen is like dead and she like scoffs at that. Just like you just hear like and she's like dead. Like
It's a good joke.
Speaking of, Zan.
Ah, yes.
Death saving throw.
Woo! Let's go. Let's not die today.
No, preferably
Just
not.
get a nat 20 and instant win. There you go.
Okay. You asked for it?
Come on,
Let's
come on,
try.
come on.
Wait, I accidentally rolled a deep. How do I undo that? No, stop. Go away.
Doesn't matter. Just roll something else.
D20. I mean, it's a 10.
You know what?
It's a pass.
It's a 10.
That'll
It's a
be
pass.
another pass.
Yeah.
Just.
Bam.
though,
I'm just
a pass.
scraping by now. The skin of my teeth.
Scraping
Absolutely.
by the skinny gums. Yep. Yeah. Cool.
Mhm.
All right. So, Quill, back to you. Repeat your Constitution saving throw.
All right. 18.
18 is a pass.
Yay.
So you, as the horrible puns are being spouted in your direction, yes, you do manage to use your anger to break yourself out of the thin layer of ice holding you.
I spin around and go, no, not the time.
Gildick, you might just need to cool down a little.
Fire starts coming out. It's like, where's Zan? She needs to.
Zane's in bed. You
Well-
thinks. Or drinking. Or asking people on the street, are you Fae Fiend or undead?
We should find out
Probably.
where she is because I don't know. I have a feeling I might have heard her. And she might be starting a fight out in the street. I'm not sure. There was some sort of yell that sounded like her. So we need to go find her. We need to tell her that there's monsters in the library.
But what about like the dude who causes these yetis? We've seen a man who did it before, remember?
Yes, but we'll get to that later. We just need to regroup and rethink this.
He's the same asshole that
What?
He's the same asshole who killed Barnabas.
Oh, right. Yes, I know that, but we need
She's
to...
trying to say Barnabas.
I love Ariel so much. Holy shit.
Yes,
Yes.
I figured that out when Jin said it a little bit clearer. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just go.
Okay,
I'm just
Quill.
worried about her.
Quill,
we need to find her.
you need to get better at active listening, acknowledge the person, paraphrase,
Correct.
use
She's just
affirmative language.
She's gotta grump past and shake off the rest of the...
To be honest, she kind of needs to work on like communication because like Jin rambles a lot, but Jin does say the thing in the end, whereas Quill just completely leaves things out. Like that time where the cows were talking. Like what? How do you know this? You do some? Did you do some magic? Quilly?
She's already in the other... Wait, no, I'm gonna say she's in the other room where the Yeti was.
Quildick,
where the Yeti
Quill,
was.
Quildick. All right.
So, Quill, you are moving down here, I'm assuming. Alright.
Yeah. When Jin said that the Yeti was summoned by the bad guy, she's gonna be like,
Alright.
probably hiding in the fucking cupboards in here.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
Probably nothing back there. It's like what, a water closet or something? Is that what that is? Jin just don't know. Sorry.
Water closet, a toilet.
So roll. So are you looking for like clues or signs of something or other, or?
Yeah, anything that, like, any place to hide, I guess, or just like the general
Right.
surrounds.
Cool. Roll a perception check.
Perception. I have
Who's
advantage on
gonna-
that too.
Come on down.
All right.
Glad I have perception on that, because that was shit.
What are you looking for, Quildick?
Just checking that he's not still here, being a creeper. 13.
Who's not still here?
13. Now, what's your
Oh,
passive perception?
16.
16. So it's a 16 because it wasn't with
Gin-
disadvantage. So
Jin would like to be assisting as well. Like,
Alright.
and actively watching. Also 16, by the way.
cool. All right. So that's actually both of your turns. So we're still moving in initiative. Ariel's following along. She's still not really completely lucid, so she's not looking. But the two of you, so both are 16. do notice a couple things. One, there does seem to be like an odd layer of breath, like condensation on the outside of this center window over here, as if someone was breathing on the outside of the window. Secondly,
Creepy.
out that same window, that's just Zan creeping, you know. So, out that same window, you actually can see like remnants of maybe a bit of a thundercloud. Now, that's both your turns. Zan, I need a death saving throw.
Last one. Gotta win it.
I was
Sorry.
there.
Gotta win it.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I rolled a d10. I fucked it up. Never mind. Ignore that.
Oh, I was so confused because that was.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Is that a nat 1?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's 2 fails.
2 fails and 2 successes.
So you're now on 2 fails and 2 successes.
God damn it.
Hey, Queldick,
Yes.
the window over there. I'm assuming is it high or is it like waist level?
So yeah, to you guys, it's probably the bottom of the window sill is about like tummy.
Oh, easy then. I was gonna get Quill to give me a boost. Now, as soon as it's Jin's turn, Jin will just like waddle on over there and be like,
Yeah.
huh?
So I'm gonna say like collectively, just for the sake of ease, you, Quill, and Ariel are taking your turns at the same time,
Right.
so you can all act together.
Skirt, skirt.
Okay. Nice.
Huh? La, 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 la. This glass does not taste magical.
Right,
That's
you've seen it
cloud
in
as-
the-
magical.
As you go to blah, 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 on the outside of the glass, roll a perception check.
Roll well, please.
Yes, please.
That's a 13 plus 6, so that's a 19.
19.
Yes.
You see a set of familiar humanoid wolven feet just
I-
outside the window.
Jin
She
can
would be
see
romantic, by the way.
some feet.
What was that, sorry, Kel?
They-
She's unconscious. She would not be a werewolf. She'd be reverted to human.
Oh, sorry. You see some familiar boots.
Jin can see some boots. They look pretty familiar. And some legs. And like a weird little like coat thing with a belt.
What?
Person looks like an alcohol. Oh, that's Zen.
What?
An alcoholic.
Zen.
Alcohol.
Zan! Zan! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Quildick, there's blood. Quildick, there's blood.
Can I just break the window with the hilt of the
Oh
sword?
god.
That will be your action. You will need to
Yes.
make an athletics check.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not expensive.
Oh
19.
god.
Flat 19.
Flight 19. All right. Yep. So easy enough. You sort of jimmy yourself next to Jin and just.
How far was where Jim was here, right?
Yep.
And that is what? So, like 5 feet left over.
Mhm.
So, considering the fact that Jin has 5 feet left over, is going to clamber on over, use the rest of the movement.
Yep.
/ bonus action / dash to move on over here and be like, Jin does not know medicine. Zen, wake up, please. Zen, hello, is Jin. Wake up. Jin is very annoying. Jin will annoy you into life.
Just stop the bleeding.
All right.
And will
So-
attempt to try and help in the not death of Zan
All
as
right.
best as Jin can.
I need a medicine check.
A medicine
from-
check.
A medicine
You probably
check.
drank that potion you had? Yeah, that'd have been nice.
Yeah,
wouldn't
well,
it?
guess what? I was on half HP and I'm a fucking piece of paper, okay? I couldn't fight my way out of a wet
Oh
paper
no, that's an
bag.
action. Oh, that's an action. I can't do it.
I have a potion on me.
Fuck that. I am using my inspiration point. Thank you very much. That wasn't one.
All right. Well, good, because one would have killed her.
Yeah, I'm using my other inspiration point because that's a 3.
Me.
Come on. No, Chronal Shift. Let's bring this back, bitches. Let's bring this back because life is not like this.
Fate wants Zan to die. Apparently.
You know what? No, fuck you.
All right. So again, for flavor. So as you are performing the best first aid that Jin is capable of, you see Zan's life slip into the abyss.
No.
And then, like before, a weird...
No.
And then you're suddenly back to a few seconds ago before you attempted to help.
No pressure.
There's a way to like do a medicine roll, isn't there?
Wait,
No.
can I toss you something? If I have it,
Can
because
you
I have
toss me
one.
something?
You have spent your action, Quill.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's an
Breaking
action
the
to
glass.
give someone something.
Yeah.
I should have like.
Oh, there was an 18.
An 18.
And ironically enough, I'm using my frosty dice.
All right. So,
All right, I might actually use D20 dice more often.
taking a minute. Now, I should ask, are you proficient in medicine?
Sure as fuck am not.
So
I'm just trying to stop the bleeding and do what I can because I know there are healers behind me.
all right. So you do what you can, doing your best to try and stop the bleeding, try and check if there's any other wounds, anything else to be worried about. You're not really sure what you're doing. You're trying your best to help. So, Zan, you can make a death saving throw, but a failure will not count.
Okay.
Nice.
So roll it, and if it's a success, then it counts. If it's a fail, it doesn't count.
All right. Hey, it's a 12.
12.
Nice.
Zan stabilizes.
Just.
The bleedings are so bad now. Zen, it seems like Zen is breathing. It doesn't sound good.
Just
Zen,
give me a moment. Let me get out of the
Zen,
goddamn window.
Zen, just remember, if you die, Jin will annoy you back to life. You do not want this. Jin promises.
So,
Ariel.
oh no, Zan is hurt. I come.
It's Borat.
She's Borat. Very nice.
Very nice.
I like a Zan.
God.
All right.
What sort of dog is this?
What kind of dog is this? Yeah.
Mission to draw Ariel, but in the Borat suit.
Oh my god.
The grey
All right.
suit, not the mankini.
Oh no, the bikini.
Either or.
Definitely the bikini.
So I'm going to. She's going to.
My apologies, everyone.
She is going to spend 2 sorcery points to cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Hold on a second. Let's make sure she's doing that.
I'm having a cleric around.
Hmm.
If I'm good.
Sorcerer.
Sorry, sorcerer.
Sorry, 3 sorcery points to
Where?
cast Cure Wounds with both hands onto Zan. So Zan, you recover.
Use my other kernel thing.
Oh.
Excellent.
42 hit points.
Damn.
Damn, that's like
Nice.
As
getting
she,
up to full HP, pretty much.
yeah. So she casts both hands at the same time. So casting Cure Wounds at the 3rd level twice. Into you.
Oh. So I'm just like, I'm awake.
Yeah. So it's a bit like clear, and then.
Jin actually did yell, clear!
Am I still drunk?
Huh?
You probably still are, maybe.
Yeah. Roll a Constitution with disadvantage for me, please.
Oh no.
Well, at least it's in the con.
Oh, I got a 5.
A 5.
Probably where all your
All right.
good
So
rolls were.
as
Wait, what?
you
Oh,
come back
man,
to
you got
life.
20.
I
What?
had a disadvantage.
Oh, right. My bad.
So as you wake up, you just
Oh no.
into your lap, just you just covered yourself. A bit of Ariel. You're a little bit in the splash zone
Oh yuck.
as Zan reanimates.
What the hell happened to you?
Wait,
You know
am
there
I
was a Yeti next door, and you're here drunk, passed out.
No, no. The deer mask guy teleport. I grabbed him, and then now what happened to me?
The deer man was here,
You called it.
Yeah,
and you
I had
fought
him.
him
I
by
had him
yourself.
in my hands, and then he fucking did something, and I can't remember. I don't know. He fucking hurt me.
Oh, God,
Hey, Zan,
Yes.
your vomit stinks.
more importantly, why would you do something so stupid by yourself?
I mean, are you surprised?
Like, it really, really stinks.
Okay, Jin, you stink.
Hey, this to Jin? Oh, you're right. Jin hasn't showered in like 3 days. Oh.
Anyway, also maybe I shouldn't drink this stuff. I don't know. Anyway,
Yes, maybe you shouldn't drink right before
Wait,
you
wait,
decide
wait.
to try and take on a monster by yourself.
is there any sign of where that guy went?
Jin is
Tracks
gonna cantrip cast dancing lights, just one little light over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, half-heartedly just... Jin farted.
Thank you.
Right, well,
All right.
how are you feeling now, Zan? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel great. Yep. Definitely did not almost see any lights or anything like that. No. Nah.
Is it?
Yes.
You're an asshole.
Thank you. I take
Don't
that.
nearly die on us again.
That's my middle name.
Did you
Zan
hear what Jin said?
Nearly died. So I can't remember my last name right now. I've drank too much.
What Jin said was that if you die, Jin will annoy you even more until you come back to life.
Ugh.
So
Oh,
don't die.
God. Ugh.
Do not question Jin on this. Jin is very annoying.
You are very annoying. I don't want you to be any more annoying than you already are.
Ariel leans in real close and says, Zan, if you die, I'll kill you.
Now that's a convincing argument. I love it.
See, Ariel gets it.
All right.
Yes.
Now, did someone say they wanted to have a look around for signs of...
Yeah.
Yeah?
I wanna
Yeah.
give a
Well, there's now dancing lights around in the air, literally above everybody's heads.
All right.
Now that we're all together.
Yeah, cool. All
Sim
right.
crystals.
So this will be... Look, I'm just going to call it a flat perception roll from everyone, except for Zan, which will be disadvantage.
Okie dokie, because I'm still fucking drunk.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
fucked up.
And Ariel's still a
Wait,
bit...
would it be disadvantage by sniffing around? Because it wouldn't have advantage, or no?
No, so this is actually going to be based on sight, not
Okay.
actually. Yeah, no, we can say smell. You've got a fairly acute
Good
sense of
sniffer.
smell. So yeah, roll
18
roll
plus
this to
6.
Fletcher. 18 plus 6, 24. That's great.
Is it
Nice.
perception or
14.
investigation?
Perception.
Perception.
Well,
14 for Quill. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
10.
10.
It's a
All
flat
right.
roll, so it should be 16 though, shouldn't it? Quill.
Oh, I'm not adding my perception check. Oh, okay, 13 then.
Yeah.
Wait, flat
Oh
roll?
no, because your
Passive.
passive
Oh, my
perception.
passive is 16. Yes.
16. Yeah, so
16.
16. Yeah.
This new rule is throwing us all through the loop, bro. It's like, holy
I
fuck,
know,
this is...
right? But it makes sense if you're naturally that perceptive. Then, unless there was something impeding your perception, you wouldn't always be that good at looking at shit. And the same goes for investigation and insight as well. So if someone's, if you've got a good insight and someone's lying to you, and you're like, I've got a passive insight of 16, and be like, oh, okay, well, let's private message for a second. Now, so as you're all sort of looking around for signs of this man's, Jin and Ariel, you both sort of look, and then Jin, you feel a tap on your shoulder from Ariel, and she points up to the top of one of the 4-story-ish towers that's off towards the south, and there's a very faint sort of moonlight coming through the clouds, and on top of this 4-story building there is a cloaked figure, and you can see clearly there are the antlers coming off of his head.
How far away would you suggest that is?
So he's 4 stories up, so that means he's 60-ish feet in the air. Well, between 50 and 60 feet in the air. And then... So he's about 220 feet away.
Fuck.
So a bit.
That is 100 too many. Me to cast magic missile anyway.
Oh.
Still try it.
Or
Just
message for that
power move.
matter.
Hey, fuck you. That's what you would say.
Yeah.
Now you
What's
can,
the matter
s-
with me?
now
What's
you
the
can
matter with
see, as he's standing there, looking at you all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he can attack us from this distance.
Summons another Yeti. Fuck off! What? He's choosing which one of us to murder.
Can we save for some spice? And I'd like to just use a spell slot on this one. Jin is going to... So in the size of like a 15-foot cube, Jin is going to make what looks like a giant hand that just goes...
Ah.
Alright.
It's going to be kind of like in front of the group. And that's the silent image, mind you.
Alright. Quill.
Mhm.
Wasted my spell slot, but a good waste.
So Quill, you hear in your head,
Yes.
as if a voice is being thrown into it, in Elvish.
Yep.
I speak that.
Oh, you speak that.
Hey. I speak of that, and it is celestial. And thieves can't, but that's not the point. No one knows thieves can't, because I don't get things like that.
No, you don't get thieves talking in thieves.
Nope.
Oh, now you've thrown a spanner in Brady's works.
I have. I'm okay with this.
Elvish.
I'll throw as many spanners as I want, bitch. I have a whole goddamn toolbox.
You can throw a wrench, if you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dodge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
I want to watch Dodgeball again so bad. An iconic movie.
Alright. Yeah, no, it's going to be Quill. It's going to be Quill.
All right.
Because...
Reasons.
Because Jin is too powerful.
Powerful.
So, Quill, you hear a voice in your head in Elvish that simply says, "Please, do not interfere further.
Haven't heard
And
that
then-
tongue in a while.
a portal opens up next to them, and he goes through the portal.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
do any of you know Elvish, an ancient language? Elvish.
Jin and Elvish is gonna say, no, I do not understand this language.
Did you pull a trick on me?
Huh?
Throwing mind games again? 'Cause now
No,
really,
Jin was making
like I
this
said-
giant piece of art to flip this man's off.
Like I said, it's not really the time for pranks.
What? No. Jin is being 10 trillion% legitimate and honest with you. Jin swears on Jin's life, on Zan's life, on Ariel's life, on Quildick's life, on Cuddles' life.
Oh, now we're serious. Cuddle's life.
Exactly. That Jin was focused on this fucking finger. Look at it. It's a piece of art. Just gonna like kind of flip it around. It's like absolute like perfect.
Oh, yeah,
carbon
like-
copy
like-
of Jin's
Like
hand.
wrinkles, age lines, like
like-
blemishes, everything. Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
like,
like there's like a little
Yeah.
mole
Hands like-
on the
Yeah.
little finger. There are a couple like just finger hairs that are just artfully placed across, and it is like one of the nails gets bitten a bit. One's got like a bit of a
Mhm.
crack there, and all that sort of bit. You know, like it's an absolute like perfect hand
oh yeah,
that has been made by somebody who's just been staring at fucking hands for hours and hours and hours, or some bullshit like that. Look at this! Look at this shit!
Great how
It is made
you
art.
get details so
Jin does
So
not know how much of
ratchet.
it that the mains could see from 220 feet, but it's 15 by 15 cubes, so it's probably a lot.
probably.
thinks.
I'm sure he did see it. Because
He better have.
if it wasn't you, it was him that sent me a nice Elvish mental message. He said
Well-
don't interfere.
Don't interfere. No. You are sending yetis at me.
I know. It's kind of contradictory.
He also tried to fucking kill me.
He
This is also
tried
very
to,
true.
He also tried to kill Zan, which is pretty personal. Which I don't know. With no, Zan wouldn't. He's not on your. Or you haven't pissed off any Elvish people, Zan?
I
Wait a
mean,
minute.
I can't like say no to that, but not recently.
Wait a minute.
What?
Have we actually ever seen any elves here on Corterra?
No.
This particular continent? I know we've seen half elves,
elves, yeah.
Yep.
No,
but have
full
we
elves.
actually ever seen an elf, like a standard bog of the woods normal elf?
We have
Okay.
or we haven't seen them?
you have.
We have.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
You've seen one.
Yeah. Which is the Enchanter Man? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
Mmm.
Elvish is not exactly, well, uncommon, but... Wait,
Well,
you said
after
you
that-
grabbed him, right?
Yes.
Did you look under the mask?
No, I did not get that far.
Did you, not grope him, but like...
He
Did you
felt
feel
like
anything?
a humanoid figure.
Did he,
was
like,
solid.
Did he feel like he was big hunchbacking or something? Like secretly actually 10 feet tall, but...
Or actually a deer?
It was a split second. I don't know. I'm also drunk. I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know, he seemed like a pretty normal, solid person. Well,
This is the most Jin has ever heard you say that he's not fae-fiend or undead. Jin is proud of you.
She almost just died. I think she's not feeling the best.
Oh, I feel
Well, this is
great.
true.
I feel the best when I've almost died, to be honest.
Oh, great! We go for another drink. Have you tried rock moss before?
No! This is amazing.
Oh,
I think.
Oh, you have to try it.
Maybe they call it something different where I come from.
No, it's like mostly common to this place and like swampy places mostly because it does good in humidity.
I see. I'm not exempt from a humid climate.
Exactly. Yes.
Anyway,
There
I think
should
we're
be a
getting
snow
sidetracked.
equivalent though. It is called like Jin thinks it was like ice spore or something like that because like it's technically a mushroom, like a fungus, but it's also like technically a plant. It's like a weird like symbiosis thingy. Jin doesn't quite know. Jin just smoked a shit ton of it back in the day.
That sounds like a fun guy.
Oh, God.
Considering the fact that I'm assuming we're still in the same like kind of area, Jin being on one side of Zan and Ariel being on the other side, just like high five at the top of Zan's head.
Didn't we saw was she an elf or was she a half elf?
Oh, at the inn.
That yeah, your friend, Jin.
Jin's friend?
Your
Oh, the
your
waitress.
new best friend, the one you were infatuated with.
He's not infatuated with anybody at all. Definitely not someone at all.
I'm sure you're not infatuated with anyone, especially not some sort of elf waitress back in the tavern.
Jin doesn't even know. No. Arya. Jin thought the lady was a changeling because she had like a weird. Maybe she was not changeling. Maybe she was just a shapeshifter. What if she's a mimic?
A mimic?
What if she's
Where?
Yes. What if the tavern lady was a mimic?
What if the tavern was a mimic? The whole thing.
Did the tavern laugh when we turned Quildick into sheep? It's hilarious. Everybody would laugh at that.
That was distraction. Remember all the things on the walls? Distraction. The inn, the building eats people.
Jin isn't high enough for this shit.
Oh God, Zan, I'm with you now. I think I need a drink. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, we can't really follow that guy.
Jin thinks you're Jin. I think I need a bed.
Yeah.
Jin needs a bath. Really,
So could be good.
really badly.
Well,
I
maybe,
did vomit all over myself, so maybe I would also need that, I guess.
maybe we go hang out with the Grey Cloaks and they might have bath and bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Yes, Jin
I
likes
think.
this idea.
All right.
And we'll talk more in the morning about tactics and what to do about everything.
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, and that.
Jin picks like a shot of ice out of just like the side. Ow! Where did you come from? Oh, wait, no, Jin knows. Why did you be still there?
All right. And as you walk through the dark, narrow walkways behind the
Dancing
buildings,
lights.
heading back. Oh, sorry. The dimly lit
Dimly
from
lit.
the dancing
Oh,
lights.
good, because I'm fucking blind.
Walkways
All of us are.
behind the buildings, heading back over to the small square where all of the various towers are. You head into the tower of House Kishi.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit, hang on. Jin, come back. That glass. Jin feels terrible about that. Is there anything Jin can help? Like, mending? Slowly? Just
Just put
patching
one
it
piece
up?
back up.
Yeah, normally it wouldn't work, but yeah, I'll say yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry, Ginny, sorry. It was worth it, Ginny, sorry, hi. Sorry, Jen will be there in a minute. Glass fabrication is kind of difficult. It's even worse when you're literally using magic to pick up all the tiny little pieces. Oh, magic. Okay, done.
All right, so as Jin wraps up her first experience as an apprentice glazier, you head into the tower of House Kishi, where everything seems to be fairly calm at this point. I mean, it is the early hour, well, the middle hours of the evening. It's probably about 9 o'clock by this point. There's still some students awake and a bit of noise, but as you walk through and head through the wooden doors into House Kishi, we're going to end the session there.
Aw.
Nice.
All right. And that's it. Thank you, everyone, for coming along and watching us this evening. Thank you, Cloud, for subscribing. Finally, God.
Long enough, you shitbag.
Oh,
Wow.
fighting words. Yes, I love it. Get him.
What a piece of shit.
Drag him.
Yeah. And thank you, everyone, for playing. I hope you guys had a fun time amongst all the dread.
Almost died. That was
I
Almost
am
died.
so glad that I picked that type of school.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my god, that was so cool. I love that. I think that it really works from it's just like perfect timing coming into the school where there's a bit of timey-wimey stuff going on, and yeah, oh god, you did good. You did good.
Thanks, boss. Thanks.
Good. I like that. Yes, and so that new book that I got the other day, is Deep Magic by Kobold Press. So have a look through there as well, and I'll still allow you to sort of, because this is kind of, I was sort of seeing this as like a magical awakening for Jin in a way a bit as well. So if there is like a cantrip you want to replace, or maybe like another first level spell you want to replace with something from that book, go right ahead. Like I said, the only downside is you need to track that manually instead of on the D Beyond. Yeah, but cool. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Thanks again, Artificer Studio, for my new dice tray. I'm in love. It's so beautiful and just it's fun to touch and roll dice in. It's so good. Yeah.
You were not gonna use it this session.
I was worried,
Yeah,
but I
how
think that
dare
like
you.
the test dice that I was using was really loud the other night. It must have been the dice, because these ones aren't too bad. But no, I like it. Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. It's my new favorite thing that I own. Yeah, we'll be back in a fortnight with this game. We'll hopefully be on next week for an art stream. The one that we were planning to do last week, but life got in the way. But yeah, we'll hopefully see you then as well. What we are going to do, though, and we're going to do real quicks, and I hope the audio doesn't cut through, is that we're going to see if our good friend Moose is online, and we might give him a bit of a raid.
Hosty woasty?
Yeah. So let's just do this. And this is only like the second or third time I've done this, and for some reason my brain just doesn't want to commit it to memory. This one, and then this one.
Moose is live.
Moose is
Yes.
live? Alright.
Moose
Lovely.
is definitely live.
Yeah, we are going to go raid Moose and chill out with him for a little bit. But yeah, thank you all again for coming along and watching and hanging out this evening.
Yeah, it was good fun.
It was, yeah. I know that I'm a very kind DM, but tonight was a good opportunity to be a bit mean to you guys, and I really liked that. It was fun. It was fun for me.
That was really fun.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, yeah. All right, let's go see Moose. See everyone.
Yeah, woo!
Bye bye.
Wow.
Great time.
The
Well,
suspense.
The suspense. It's a countdown. It's a countdown. Apparently, I always forget this. All right, bye.
There we go.
All right.